Welcome back to my channel. This is the part 2 of the question and answer session we started off in the previous video. If you haven't seen it, go ahead and look and watch it right here, and then also watch this might answer some of the topmost questions on your mind if you're a single man in particular, and if you're anyone at all, right? So the next question I'm going to take straight up is this: if a guy's parents, in bracket mother in particular, strongly disagrees with the lady her son wants to marry, but the son loves and adores this lady so much, can impregnating her be the only option for the marriage to work? That's somebody's question. And I said, no need impregnating her. Why should you do that? It will mean that the man is weak. That's my this thing. You can't use pregnancy to want people to agree to you. You need to find out. The man needs to find out why his mother is first of all against this particular lady. Hear your mother out. After hearing her out, you check with your spirit. Does this even make sense? Does it hold water? Is this something that is detrimental? Is she saying the truth? Does it concur with what you also believe? If it doesn't, you have to let her see reasons why you think her points are not strong enough, and be able to convince her that this is the woman that you have chosen. You have to be able to do that. If you can't do that at this stage, I doubt if you're mature enough to marry. That's the truth. If your mother still cannot let you take your decision, I think you should keep the marriage desire down. You shouldn't get somebody's daughter involved yet until you can stand up to marshal your point and let your mother see your point of view and let her trust your decision. It means that so far she's not able to trust that you can make the best decision for yourself. So you see why I think that impregnating her is a no-no. That would even make your mother agree. It will only make her feel this boy is foolish, and I knew it. Right? So that would be weakness to go ahead and say, oh, and all of that. So you should also, when you convince her, you should be able to go ahead and marry this lady you have chosen, because that is what you want, right? You must be able to bring her to agree, and being able to protect your wife after you marry her, away from every other person's opposition and the rest, is also your responsibility. So for me, this is a test for you to check whether it's something you can handle, whether marriage is something you can handle, because being able to protect somebody's daughter is your responsibility. Yeah, so you must be mature enough before you do that. Okay? And ladies, if your parents are the ones saying, no way, there's no freaking way you're going to marry that boy, there's no way in the world you're going to marry that boy, there are other boys looking for you, you should go for them. And then you decide, or you guys decide, let's play the pregnancy card. Do you think it will work? Do you think it's a genuine way to get yourself and get your independence and do what you want? Let me know in the comment section as well, so that so our guys can get this on the 360, if you know what I mean. So drop your comment. Do you think, as a lady, if you go ahead and get pregnant, your own parents who are opposing this, your boyfriend, will agree for the marriage? And if that happens, whether that's your happiness, well, that's the kind of thing you would love. Okay. Next question: is it good to be a second wife to a married man? Is it also good to have polyamory in the home? Is polyamory in the home good? That's what the person says. So two-part questions. Now, this is about your choice. It is your choice. As long as you and whoever you're dealing with, in the case of the second wife for a married man, have you sat down with his wife to decide that, okay, I want to be your co-wife, so let's, like when people are doing some merging and all that, or collaboration in companies or partnership, they come together to sign papers, agree on responsibility and stuff. So have you been able to sit down with his wife to say, okay, so I'm coming in as your co-wife, so what do you think about it? How can we work together and all of that to serve this man? I guess something like that. So the thing I'm asking is, as long as this man and his wife are okay with it and you are okay with it, I don't have an opinion, right? That's fine. So for polyamory, yeah, you want to have different, you don't want to, stay focusing on just one partner. It's so boring and all of those things we hear. So you want to be able to taste the waters while in a marriage. the person that is important is the person you're in the marriage with, right? That's fine. If you guys what you guys want, that's fine. You are all God's children, and He knows how to deal with all of His children. That's what I say all the time. So God knows how to handle all of His children. So as long as you guys are okay, God will come true for you guys somehow, right? Now, so whether you're 4, 3, 1 in your relationship or in your marriage is dependent on all parties involved, right? That's fine. Okay, next question. Okay, next question here says, Madam, I'm sincere, but the problem is, okay, this is a follow-up to the lady who said, am I, if I want to get married to a 60-year-old man and all of that. So she said, I'm sincere about the relationship, but the problem is that we are far from each other and we have been dating online for 4 years. So I would say, well, listen to your heart. And how does the thought of marrying this man make you feel? Right? Be sincere with yourself. How does the thought of marrying this man make you feel? What has been delaying this marriage? Do you think he's the one delaying it? He's not serious or all that? If you're excited about marrying him and you have peace about it, why not? Go for it. Right? If you have doubts of any shades, then wait for them to be cleared or opt out. You don't want to regret. You are going to regret anything that your mind is telling you is not good now. You're going to regret it much later. So listen to yourself. Sometimes, let me be frank, most of the decisions we take in life, we know the answers, right? So I don't give advice on this platform because I think that it will influence what you want to think. It's sometimes just to validate or shed light on what you already know you should do. So I'm not one of those people who think that what I'm saying is law in your life. No way. So you already know what your mind's inclination is. Is either you're feeling that I would rather not have this relationship, so you want somebody to validate that, or you're thinking, why is it wasting time? I think I want to do this. So go for it, right? Go for it. If it's something you want, deep down your heart, you have peace with it, you are fine with the decision, you want the marriage to happen sooner than later, then why not? Go for it. If you have doubts of any sort, you feel some sort of I'm not sure, right? Then call it quits. Everything is in your power. Don't ever think that you're powerless around decisions. It's in your power to take a decision and stand by it. Your happiness is what matters. Okay? Alright, so next question says, court wedding and church wedding, which one is better? Straight up, my answer is court is very important. Very, very important, right? Next question says, can I propose to a man? Now, my answer will be, if you are sure that he really wants to marry you, go ahead. It might just be a spice. If you're sure that he'll be excited that you propose to him, go for it. Yeah? And if you're sure that the two of you have somehow discussed it, go for it. That's my answer. That's my answer, guys. Lady, that's my answer. Okay. Now the next question. Now someone says, marriage based on love and marriage based on God's will, which one is better? Hold on. It continues. Almost nowadays, I see people who reject love and hope on God's will for their partner, and they are delayed in marriage. I'm confused. I need somebody to, I think farm your mind. He said something about farm my mind. I don't know what that, but you get what it means. He's saying marry based on love or marry based on God's will, which one is better? That he's seen more people who are waiting for God's will for their partner, delayed in marriage. Okay. Now, if both of you love yourselves and can't see any reason not to get married, and you guys are, in fact, when you think of not being together, you feel like, oh my God, no, I can't stay without him or I can't stay without her, then that is God's will. That is God's will. What you love that is good is God's will. Right? God loves you, and loves the good things that you love and you decide on. That's God's will. Right? Don't get it twisted. God's will is not something left-handed somewhere that you cannot approach. God is closer to you than even how you feel, than whoever in the world is close to you. So that thing you feel in the deepermost part of your heart about this person is somebody I want to do with. I'm praying, I'm not hearing anything. Maybe you have not even heard anything from God before. So why do you want to hear him in a marriage situation? There are different ways God speaks to you that you might not have discovered. So don't let it make you delay yourself in marriage. If you absolutely love this person, the two of you agree, you see your purposes are aligned, you see that you guys can work together, you see you can't even do without this person. That is absolutely God's will. And it's God who brought the person in your life at all. You get me? Yeah, he's the one that wills for you to do of his pleasure. So next question here says, is it possible for ladies to marry from a long distance relationship? Yeah. You should marry who you know to a large extent, despite where the person is, right? Long distance relationships, yes, can take a lot of toll on people, but the thing is, long distance relationship can work, yeah, when the two of you are ready to really marry. So you're committed to it, you communicate at every turn, you leave no stone unturned, you don't leave the person in the dark, and you guys are making plans to make sure that this long distance can collapse into being together soonest. Yes, it can work. Yeah. So because it can work, you guys should be working toward making sure that the long distance becomes short distance and togetherness very, very soon. Yeah. Communication is the major driver for a long relationship. Openness and honesty can make it work, right? But if it's a long distance relationship that, there are other issues, communication is a problem and all that, you may need to check it whether this person is on the same page with you. That's where I think it may not work, right? The final question here says, can two people who are in their late 30s who have never had children and both are age mates get married? Why not? Why not? People who are in their 30s can give birth. They have no reason not to marry. They are both young, they are both still young, and they are both productive at their 30s. Yeah, why not? They can get married. It's never too late. Menopause is even here yet for the woman, if they want to have children in the marriage. So there's nothing that should stop anyone from getting married in their 30s. Nothing is wrong with marrying your age mates, right? I guess maybe I'm weird. I'm one of the people that always wanted to marry somebody in my age grade, somebody who's my age mate, and it happened. So yeah, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. So guys, if you enjoyed this question and answer session, you have questions still on your mind, why not drop it in the comment section? I'll be taking all your questions, or send me a DM on Instagram at chisom.aka, and I will answer all your questions in my next video. And I'm going to still bring you more fresh insights about your relationship, about how to deal with the other woman, with how to deal with the woman in your life rather, and how to deal with the man in your life, and everything in between, right? So until I come your way again, make sure you subscribe to my channel, make sure you like this video. Even as you're watching, like this video so that this video can be recommended to other people. Share this video with someone who might have some of these questions on their mind. You might just be saving it. So we're here for each other, and all we do here is live, love, and chill. Okay, until I come your way again, keep being fantastic and be amazing. Bye.